It's a couple of weeks since Tall Trees. It's all died down a bit now, I'm glad to say. The camera crew have invited themselves over to my headquarters. This is Retro HQ. It's in fact my home. I work from home, I'm lucky. And this is what Retro's all about. Bits of vinyl. This is it. Loads of it. I have got records from 1975, 76 in garages and rooms like this up and down the Burnley area, and this is what it's all about. Vinyl to me is the most important thing in my life, apart from obviously my kids and the people that are very close to me family-wise, but this is what my life's all about, and why I can't move on technology-wise is because I'm totally in love with vinyl, big style, and I'll never ever come away from that. And I'll probably drop dead on a dance floor or on a DJ box playing something like this. That's the way it goes, it's the way it will be, or whatever. It's the middle of November now. We've been having retro parties, 17th birthday parties for most of the month. Tall Trees was fantastic, 6,000 people, unbelievable, but it doesn't stop there. At the beginning of the month we were at the Tube in Halifax, just 600 people, and we had it right off there as well. That's what Retro's about. You can go to a small venue, like a homely atmosphere, or we can go to a massive venue like Tall Trees, pack it out. And for these reasons, that's why we're filming this now. It's in between times. We've got the end of the month coming up, where we've got 3 massive parties, and I'm just here chilling out for a change, talking to you guys about the way Retro works. It's very simple. We play bits of vinyl. We encapsulate memories in time. People's memories are very important to us. People are very important to us. That's why we do the job. We are a happy family, and I think we create that atmosphere when we go and play. All our DJs they're all vinyl junkies. They do what they do because they love what they do. This isn't a business, this is a pleasure. It'd be proper for me to mention some of the names that have been involved with Retro over the years. Not just the big names like Carl Cox, Oakenfold, Sasha. Sasha played my birthday way back in 1994, I think it was, in August. And it was a massive night for me. But the guys who really do matter in Retro are the guys who are not big name DJs, are guys like my son Ben, Dylan Jeffers, Simon Forestiero, Drew Scott, who DJ for me on a permanent basis. These are the guys like me, vinyl junkies, in love with music, and they're there for all the right reasons, because they love playing classics. We're not an old school night, we just play beautiful house music and hip hop from the late 80s as well. That's where we all started, a bit of the hip hop era. We don't just stay with 1 BPM, we go from 115 to 132 BPM, just like that, no problem. And the guys who do work for us are the guys who matter just as much as anybody else, and obviously the punters as well. The strange thing is, I suppose, most of the DJs that work for me are around 23 to 25, but they've got a history of dance music going back 10 years to when they were just kids. Maybe they used to listen to the brothers and sisters tapes or whatever, I don't know, but one thing I do know is they know the house music, and that's why they're passionate about working for me, and I'm passionate about them working with me, because together we make a great team. I'm no young spring chicken, but I do work very well with these young guys because we're connected and bonded by one thing, the music. And as we say, that's what Retro's about. It's a celebration of house music, and we all celebrate it together, no matter what age we are. A lot of people just know me for who I am and the whole Retro thing, but way back in 1975 I was well into my Northern Soul, and it was the one thing that took me from my school days and what I was doing then into a purpose in life. Northern Soul was what I dreamt about in my dreams. It was what I was all about. And then I started DJing, playing Northern Soul records, got a few gigs, and that's how it started around about 1974, 75. And then I got into the whole jazz funk explosion in 1976 and made a bit of a name for myself long before the whole dance and house music thing started. And around about 78, 79 was when I transcended into disco. It took the American vibe, and then all the house producers like myself, I was making records in 1989, 1990. That's when house music really started, that's when Retro started, and that's when I started to play classic records from 85 onwards. Slow dance records are about 115 beats per minute were the norm in those days, and people used to not give a shit about what they were dancing to. We could maybe play a Happy Mondays track in the early 90s with a Joey Belton track. It didn't matter. It was just dance music, good dance music. And I think what's happened these days is it's all got a bit messy. There's too many genres of house music floating about, too many magazines telling you that you should be listening to this type of sound. But what you can't get from these magazines is what's up here and in the heart, is what was happening way back then and is still happening today. And the kids that come to Retro, who are 19, 20, 22 years old, feel the passion that I had, and so do my DJs. They're only young guys, they feel the same passion I had way back in 1976, 77, to dance and to play dance music for people who want to dance, because human beings have to dance or they die. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling. The guys behind the camera are starting to cry. That's no good. Let's go from this to where it all started, a very, very special place. Come on, can jump in the car with me, come on. I told you we're taking you to a special place, and this is it. It doesn't look very special, but this used to be Burnley's biggest tourist attraction. This was the spot that Angels was. Look at it now. It's a Wilkinson's. Damn Burnley Council. Damn Burnley Council. They took Angels away from me and they put this up instead. One of them. Believe it or not, Carl Cox used to work in this building, Paul Oakenfold, Pete Tong, Sasha, they all did it. 1996 November, Carl Cox played in there with me and I played my final record, and look at it now. That's what's coming out the front door. It's incredible. That's life.
Retro makes us feel fantastic! Like I'm on another planet, mate.
We're getting ready for Retro! Come on, live Retro. Come on.
Retro means
Hey, happy 17th, man. And everybody enjoy themselves.
I fucking love Retro. Big style. Retro makes me feel fun. We love Retro! I love Retro.
we love retro.